let's talk about it. Day 3, PGA, Los Angeles Country Club, North Course, Day 3. Let's talk about it. We 2-0. Day 1, we hit the 3X. Day 2, we hit the 3X. Now, I had some honorable mentions yesterday. A couple of them hit, which was Rory. He was a green line. Rory McIlroy. Scotty Scheffler was a green line. Greatest golfer in the world, my favorite golfer. Jon Rahm had a terrible day. He just couldn't get in front of himself. He couldn't do it. He was trying. I seen him. I see Jon Rahm see a guy hit a shot in a specific area on 16, it was like 16, hole 16. And then he saw him shoot it. He telling himself like, all right, I got to do it this way. And he ended up hitting the same exact spot. He couldn't believe it. So I know he was trying his best, man. Jon Rahm, one of the best in the world to do it. He just had a terrible day yesterday. Xander Schauffele, he's top 10, in my opinion. He's a top 10 golfer, but he just slipped yesterday. He birdied on 17 and 18 to break him even for the day. But he also shot bogeys on 15 and 16 or 14 and 15. And that's what crushed him. A lot of people don't like this course because this course has blind tee shots. And blind tee shots mean that when you first teeing off to start your hole, and when you hit it, you cannot see the flag. You cannot see the flag. On blind tee shots, you can't see the flag. It's like blind tee shot is just, it changes everything. You not being able to see the flag on your first swing is like, it's kind of like some spots where you hitting, like it really don't even matter where you hit that at. It's just not gonna be a good shot. It just depends on how you perceived it, how you look at the course, and some people just not good blind tee shot shooters, Let's continue to talk about it. So as my 2 pick, which you will see, I went with the leader of the leaderboard. You will see right here. And don't worry, I'm gonna play it back at the end so you can get a good gist, but I need you to hear me what I'm about to say. The reason why I chose these two is because we got the leader of the leaderboard. I'm not a fan of golfers saying, I've never felt this better in my life, which Ricky Fowler just said, which everybody know who follows golf. Tony Finau just said that like 3 weeks ago. And ever since he said that, he's been playing terrible. But I believe in Ricky, catching the leader of the leaderboard, who's technically playing the best golf over the last 2 days. They catching him at 71 strokes. It's a blessing. Catching him at 71 and a half is a gift. So we got Ricky Fowler at 71. We got Ricky Fowler at 71. Got Ricky Fowler at 71 strokes. We just need him to shoot even again today, just like we just needed him to shoot even yesterday. I think he ended up shooting like 2 under yesterday. So that means he shot like a 68 yesterday, and we caught him at like 70.5. We just need him to shoot even par for today. If he shoot +1, he cancels himself out. He's a gray line. But if he evens out, he's a green line. Anything better than the even, he's a green line. And we got Scotty Scheffler. Terrible day yesterday and still ended up shooting a 68. Shooting a 2 under. On a par 70 course, we caught him at a 69.5 today. Wyndham Clark, who just played great yesterday, been playing great for the first 2 days. Wyndham Clark is at a 71.5. Wyndham Clark is at a 71.5. After shooting 5 under, then shooting 3 under. But I'd rather bet on insurance. Yeah, you could go out and take their birdies, and you may catch some good 3.5s, and they may hit 4 birdies if you take the over. You may catch Scotty Scheffler at 4 birdies. I mean, you're going to need him to hit at least 5 birdies. So now you put yourself on the hook for birdies. When in reality, catching him at 69.5 strokes is safer and you have more insurance, because what if he even pars all day? We're looking at essentially mistake-free golfers. Scotty Scheffler avoids mistakes the best, you know. He avoids mistakes the best. And he knows how to get out of it. And so, if he does make a mistake. So, catching Scotty Scheffler at 69.5 on a 70-part course, I'm taking that over catching Scotty Scheffler at 4 birdies. I'm not saying he's not going to shoot 5 birdies. I'm just saying I don't want myself on the hook for 5 birdies when I know that at worst, Scotty Scheffler is a par all the way through guy. We just need him to shoot 1 birdie. 1 in 18 holes. So moving along, we got Harris English, catching him at 72. Day 1, I believe Harris English shot a 4 under. And day 2, I believe he shot a 3 under. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that I'm correct. So, catching Harris English at 72 strokes. We just need him. He has room for error. So he's a great choice for today. He only has room for error. He has room for error. So, catching Harris English at 72 gives him room for error, because somebody who shot a 4 under and then a 3 under the next day, catching him at 72, we just need him to just be a +1 for today. That's great. That's like telling a basketball player who's been averaging 20 for the last 2 games, hey, look, man, we just need you to get 5 to 10 points tonight. We just need you to get 5 to 10 points in basketball terms. And he's been dropping 20 on the same team 2 games in a row. We just need you to get 5 to 10 tonight. That's what taking the under on Harris English at 72 strokes on a par 70 is after his first 2 days. Day 3 is a little tougher, though. Remember that. That's why I wanted to have this talk before we dive deep into it. So, I got a sneaky little play that I believe in. Go to the birdies or better matchup. All right. Right now, I got my eye on Brooks Koepka versus Colin Morikawa. I like the under on this. I like the under on Brooks Koepka versus Colin Morikawa, birdies or better matchup. Because I like Colin. Because Brooks Koepka, he hates blind tee shot courses. He hates them. And he's made it known that he hates them. And his play has shown that he hates them. So, Morikawa is a powerful dude, man. Like, I don't care if he shoots +2. I don't care if he shoots 2 over through the first 9 holes. Morikawa in his heart believes that he can go 9 under on the back 9. He's just always been like that. Now, Brooks Koepka versus Colin Morikawa, birdies or better matchup. We're taking the under on that because Brooks Koepka is the actual guy. I'm going to show you a picture of that right here. Another honorable mention is Rory McIlroy. But he green lined for me yesterday. haven't really been trusting him like that because being wrapped up into this live and PGA merging and all that, you can tell Rory's one of the ones that it bothered the most. And I just felt like he's been off his game lately. But he's been playing great these first 2 days. I mean, he's green line. So taking Rory at 70 strokes, you just need him to be 1 under for the day. If he breaks even for the day, he's a gray line. He cancels himself out. Even though Shoffley screwed us yesterday, we took him under 68.5, and he just had a terrible back nine. Terrible. I still like him. I'm not taking him, but I still like him at 70.5 today because even throughout yesterday, he ended up shooting even. Even though he had a terrible day, he ended up birdieing on 17 and 18, which made him break even, which means he shot a 70 yesterday. And catching him at a 70.5 today, I mean, it's supposed to be a tougher day, but because I mean, let people know who don't know about golf. You're shooting on the same course all 4 days, Thursday through Sunday. The only difference is maybe the weather, the wind, and where the hole on the green is. It's going to be different all 4 days. Oh, also Wyndham Clark. Wyndham Clark is also a deal. He shot 4 under first day, 3 under second day. So he's definitely at a deal at 71.5. You just need him to just do a sprinkle of what he's done the last 2 days. So Wyndham Clark, you just need him to, he has room for error too. He could be a +1 for the day and still green line for you. So, in other words, in basketball terms, Wyndham Clark, you just need him. You don't even need him to score. You don't need him to do anything today. You just need him. You don't need rebounds. You don't need assists from him. You just don't need him to turn the ball over. That's in basketball terms. You just need him not to turn the ball over. You just need him to make the right passes when it's time and just don't turn the ball over. Just play regular, man. And he'll be fine. Green line under on Wyndham Clark at 71.5. That's definitely a deal. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. We 2-0. We're going to be authentic with it. We're not going to do everything that everybody else on YouTube doing. Golf is not being touched on. You can't find golf picks out here. And golf pick payouts are lower than every other sport because we essentially have higher hit rates. If you're taking all unders on strokes on golf, on PGA, you're only going to be offered a 7x. Usually on any other sport, it'll be a 10x. Now, if you take a hard pick, like if you're saying Scottie Scheffler's going to shoot plus over today and not get one birdie and not shoot a 69 or less, then that's going to make it a tougher bet for you. That's going to make it a 10x. But taking the normal under strokes, because the payouts is under. The payouts is more for over because the chances, let me explain this to y'all. So that's an explanation right there. They're willing to pay out more for overs because players, and no matter what sport, they're going to underperform before they overperform. Don't forget that. And 2, golf, under in golf is good. So it kind of cancels itself out for them. A under on golf is good. So that's why you see me take mostly unders on golf, because I'm taking strokes. And I'm only taking guys who I feel like going to excel today. Guys who are going to have a good day. You know, and I'm looking for deals. So on a par 70 course, catching somebody that's been shooting 67 and 66s and 65s for the first 2 days, catching him at 71.5 on day 3, I mean, that's something you gotta take it. I mean, he's just gonna have to mess you over. If he gets you, I mean, that's what comes with the game. But the chances of him not doing what he did in the first 2 days, you don't even need him to do that. You just need him not to mess up. The first 2 days, he was eating. You don't even need him to eat. You just need him to not have a terrible day. Just not have a atrocious day. So I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. I'm gonna edit this. I'm gonna holler at y'all for day 4 tomorrow. We're going 3-0 today. Ricky Fowler and Scotty Scheffler.